are you waiting for me to? I'm so sorry. I thought I was under the I was under the impression that I had some free time. Had like an hour of free time, some me time, you know. Okay. Oh, you're walking. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just take that. Put that back here. Yeah. Okay. Walk in. You need some help today. That is okay. That is okay. Well, I guess. Let me grab a new sheet of paper because this one has been all filled out and it's not for you. So, give me 1 second just. And this one. So, well, I'm very happy to have you here. So, what seems to be the issue? Is it you got something big you need to talk about, anything specific, or you just need to chat for a little bit, kind of work through things, or is there anything specific you're looking for today? Okay. Perfect. Okay, let me. And then, what's your name? Okay. And you're not famous, are you? Not famous. Okay. Not famous. Okay. That's no problem. So, my first question for you, when coming here with this problem, have you looked online yet? Have you looked on the internet to see solutions possibly there yet? You haven't? Okay. I would suggest doing that. I mean, it's kind of too late now, but I'd very suggest do that because then it's just easier for me a little bit. I will say a lot of the stuff on the internet actually is very valid, and people put a lot of thought into the things that they found on the internet. I mean, the elephant in the room is that really usually the people that are talking about issues the most and the solutions are the people that know the least about the topics. But I mean, in my opinion, those are the people you need to listen to most because the creativity and the the lack of education, I think actually helps them out really well. So I would suggest doing that. If you would like, I would suggest looking up online. I can give you a good website. It's called Wikipedia. Have you heard of Wikipedia? Wikipedia, okay. I'll write that one down for you. And what about WebMD? Okay. And then, what about Reddit? Have you heard of Reddit? Okay. I'm just gonna write them all down for you. Honestly, I think those are really good places to start. So because you haven't looked up yet, we're going to be using that today with your diagnosis, and when we talk through, that's what I'll be using as a main resource. So, really quickly, I guess, what are you going through? What can I help you with? Oh, wow, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. That's no fun task. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Now, so in terms of solutions, have you thought about shock therapy yet? Just kind of, yeah, no, it's this really cool thing where you can shock your brain and you can just kind of forget all about it. Yeah. It's kind of the first thing I recommend, you know, because instead of having to come to these sessions weekly and actually grow as a person, you can just get rid of it really quickly, and most of the time it works really well. And yeah, you get some collateral damage. You forget the names of your close relatives and loved ones sometimes, or forget large portions of your childhood. But it actually, that could be helpful sometimes. Yeah, yeah. It's like a free witness protection program, but you're the only person that forgets who you are, I guess. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna write that down because that's a solid. It's a solid solution. I'll write down a good shock therapist I know. Oh, my alarm looks like it's going off. Which one is this one for? Oh, yeah. It's my alarm to remind me that I need to set an alarm. Take my pill. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Honestly, one of the big perks of the job is the freebies when it comes to pills and prescriptions. Every job, when you work in any industry that has consumables, usually a perk is getting that yourself. I remember I used to work a coffee job, and I would get free drinks, and so it's just very, very similar, just with drugs and things that can be addictive, and trust me, they are fairly addictive. Oh man, yeah. So, okay. So yeah, just tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me about what you've been going through. Spare no details, and just walk me through everything. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Oh, that's a fun hobby. Speaking of hobbies, I've been kind of getting into drawing and art a little bit. I actually I sell some online. If you go to Etsy, you can find me on there. I have many drawings. I can draw you. Everything. I also have at the front desk when you leave. I also have portraits I've done that are actually available to buy. Just if you find something you like, I actually will be part of the service you're paying for here. Is I'll actually be drawing you as you speak. It's pretty nice. It's a little bit of a fun add-on to my services. I do need to kind of do it because it's good for me to kind of help get through this. I will say that some people kind of drone on and on and on, and so drawing helps me. Drawing and doodling helps me, look like I'm engaged and helpful and everything. So. Do you feel like you have more cobalt or sapphire eyes? No, I think I don't think that's your... I'm gonna go with the sapphire. What am I saying? I only have a black pen, so it doesn't even matter. I'm just trying to get the shading right. Shading, honestly, is one of the hardest things. That I feel like they don't teach that well enough on the online YouTube things. I wish that they'd cover it more, but shading is just kind of difficult. But actually, if you don't mind, I'm kind of curious. So I've been kind of going through this thing with my dad. He's a great guy and all. There's just a little bit of things that we're kind of working through. My family, we didn't really have a good outlet for communicating like conflict with each other. That was a common thing growing up, was that we didn't kind of resolve conflict or even address it really. And so it's kind of stunted me, I feel like, growing to who I am now. I have a hard time addressing conflict with people, because I didn't really have a healthy outlet for it, or a productive way to address it. I would kind of just keep it all inside and just kind of pretend like my feelings don't really matter because I want to keep the peace and such. What do you feel like I could do for that could be like helpful? What do you feel like would be a good thing to practice, or like what? I don't know. Has something worked for you? Addressing conflict with people. Is there any approaches you think I could take? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly just been something I've been wanting to work at for a long time, but it gets difficult, because people, if the wrong person reacts, that could stunt me for a long time. I think, the one time I do it, if they react poorly, that could really be damaging to me, I feel like, right? I don't know, what do you think? Yeah. Yeah, thank you for weighing in on that. Actually, it's very helpful. I don't feel like your advice is that great, but I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. But I guess that's why you don't have a degree in that, and I. For your hair, like how far does that go down? Okay. Yeah. And the shine is the difficult part, like the grease that's in your hair. The shine, like that's really hard to replicate. So please forgive me on that one, please. I'm not shading is one thing, but the actual glare and like shine is another. That's a difficult one as well. But yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. Speaking of hair, I've actually been trying this new style. Yeah. No, I'm just curious. Like, what do you? I know we, maybe haven't known each other for very long, but just what do you think about this style that I got here? I'll get you a good look. Like, what are you feeling? What do you think about that? Okay, well, what makes you the salon beauty person? What do you know about hair and style? Who asked you? Yeah, I'm gonna put in those things that I see right there. Yeah. Insult me. I'm gonna draw a bad portrait of you. So, who is really the winner? Yeah, I kind of need these trinkets, to help distract me sometimes, because I will say this is a hard job, People coming in just trauma dumping, like, nonstop. It's a lot, and, like, I don't know what they want me to do, honestly. It's pretty tough, not anyone can do this, I will say. Like, I had this one person, I think their name was, like, Jennifer, or Janine. I know her initials are, like, are JQ. I know she had a Q last name, because I thought that was really cool. It was like Quinn, Jenny Quinn. I think her name was Jenny Quinn. Do you know Jenny Quinn? Yeah, she was like the brown hair, Jenny Quinn. Anyways, she's one of my patients. Comes in all the time, and she actually had this issue because her parents got a divorce. Yeah, her parents got a divorce. Crazy story. Like, do you wanna hear? I don't even care. It's so good. I gotta tell you. So basically, Jenny came into my office, and she was crying her eyes out, bawling, mascara running everywhere. She did not look pretty at all. And basically, she was coming and crying to me, crying me a river. She was telling me that her parents are getting a divorce, which terrible thing, horrible thing. But it's like, what, do you want me to marry her? Like, you want me to marry your mom? Like, I would, but I don't think that's what she wants right now. Anyways, basically, the way that they got this divorce is because her father actually went to a haircut place. This salon, they actually do really good work. Their salon I haven't tried, but their attorney, amazing. And that's the, I guess, the point of the story is their attorney convinced the father to get a divorce while they're getting a haircut. It was pretty crazy. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, the funny story is that the mother actually is just getting, like, all the assets, getting, like, everything. Yeah, the attorney at the salon place is not the best I've heard, honestly. Like, he's probably, like, the worst rated salon, beauty parlor person, whatever, that I know of, which is rough. I would not want to be the worst rated somebody or something at my job, because that's humiliating. They must be so embarrassed. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but she comes in every week. She's really nice. Usually she looks, not too bad, but that day it was a rough day for her, emotionally and physically. I could see. So, yeah. I don't remember what were you saying about what's been going on with you? What were you saying? Yeah. 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 Oh my gosh, that reminds me of another one of my patients, actually. Yeah, his name's Matt. Oh my gosh, Matt is honestly a pretty good looking guy. Like, 10 out of 10. Actually, do you want me to set you up with him? Are you single, or are you taken, or no? Okay, well, let me tell you, this Matt, amazing. I don't even pay attention to whatever he's saying. He's just gorge, let me tell you. And he's the reason that I'm doing this, because he has a middle part, and I'm just like, I'm trying to kind of look like him, because he will drop you dead, like, really. And honestly, I have his number. Do you want me to give you his number? Yeah, I have his number, I have his email, I have his home address if you want it. Yeah, seriously, best guy ever. Like, he is gonna love you. Seriously. Yeah, you should give it a chance, because he is just, like, I imagine every time I see him, I hear angels going, ah. It is, what a beautiful guy. Actually, let me, I'll show you. Let me get at his Facebook. Yeah, let me show you. Let me get his Facebook. He is beautiful. I feel like you don't believe me about how gorgeous he is, but I will, Yeah. Just give me 1 second. I don't know how to type. I'm pretty slow at it, but I'm trying to get better. I can do like 7 words a minute now. It's pretty nice. I don't know how to put spaces in between them yet, but I can still get it. I don't know that was my password. Why didn't... No, that's my password. What are you talking about? That is my password. How do you... Is that a capital? Maybe it's a capital A instead of... Okay, well now I need to change my password, I guess. Yeah, you reach the maximum amount of attempts on this. Please go to your retrieval email and remake a password. Okay, I feel like I do this every single time I try to... Okay, what's my email? That is not a valid email address. We don't have an account on it. What are you talking about? That's my email. Sorry, one second. That we don't have a valid account with using this email. Please type in another email or make an account. What are you talking about? That's like the only email I use. It's probably this one. Yeah. There we go. .com. There we go. Okay. Retrieval code sent to said email. Please check your inbox. In a few moments, you should receive an email. Okay. Now let's go to that email here. Please sign in to your email. Okay. Yep, signing in. Okay. That is not a valid password for this email. What do you... Okay. Let's try this password. Is not a valid password. I guess we'll have it. Yeah. Forgot my password. There we go. Please check your retrieval email. Okay, this is... you know what? We're gonna do this later. I'm gonna figure out all this business later. Just let me tell you, Matt, beautiful guy. He is amazing. There's really nothing wrong with him that I can tell. Actually, he's got some issues you might not want to deal with. They're kind of embarrassing, but I will say he is a catch if you can just kind of look past issues and stuff. But I would say I would recommend him. Yeah, I mean, I got some people with some weird issues, you know. Like, I have this one guy, and he's a great guy. He's a lot of fun. But his issue is that he's colorblind, and everything he sees as the same shade of black. It's really unfortunate. We've been working on his ASL, but he's just not. He's having a hard time understanding it. He can kind of speak it just fine, but he's having a hard time understanding it. I mean, I also am having a hard time understanding it. I don't really know any of it. I think the only thing I know is this, which I believe is brother. At least I hope it is, because that's what my brothers do to me all the time. They just come up to me and go. So, I'm pretty sure that means brother. And, yeah. But, every time I sign that, he does not see it and does not respond, so. His hearing's phenomenal. But yeah, that's just his small issue is that, you know, you can wear whatever color dress you want, but he will see everything as the same shade of black. Yeah. It's rough. But, yeah. Sometimes I, like, move something very small in the room just to see if he can see the change. You know, like I used to have a clock up here. I decided against it, though, because then I can, you know, charge for more time. If we're underneath a half hour, you don't really know that. But I used to have a clock in here, and I would move it like a half inch each session. So like for 6 weeks, it was moving a half inch. By the end of those 6 weeks, it was on completely other side of the table. But he didn't notice it at all, which is a shame. But yeah. So how many chins would you say you have? Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Perfect. So, I mean, honestly, I like what we're getting here. I think it looks great. Your portrait, I feel like I'm honestly done. I don't really need much more than that. I feel like it is not too bad. I'm not gonna show you, cause then you won't buy it. You'll just like try to snap a photo. You know, those people got those contact lenses that do video now. I saw it. Yeah, it was in the new Batman movie, which great film. Let me tell you, great film. Seriously, they have not made a good Lego movie since the Lego Batman movie, and or for a long time. And now that this new Lego Batman movie, beautiful. Let me tell you that. It's just honestly a work of art, and so much fun. So I would definitely recommend that. That honestly might help you with your issues. I think it might help. I mean, it helps with a lot of things, so I definitely check it out. I don't really remember what you specifically were talking about, but it's beautiful, and I recommend it. So, it's a good distraction. If not, like I said, shock therapy is great, and internet, Wikipedia, Reddit, WebMD, all of it, very substantial advice, very substantial. So, yeah, is there anything else I can help you with today? Yeah, we're gonna have to do that next week then, if you want to talk about that. But yeah, I'll just charge you for the full hour plus the portrait, which, you know what, maybe I'll be nice. I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek there. Yeah, I'm not good at bodies yet, so just kind of, you know, take it and just imagine, you know, maybe body a little bit better. But yeah, I think it looks great. I will have it hanged out at the front desk for you. These are really easy to buy. They're just $69.99. So yeah, feel free, and you can get any single one. Jenny Quinn's is out there actually. It's a really good photo of, or a picture of her. And then I'll get you Matt's number as well. You can just talk to Charlotte at the front desk, and I can get you Matt's number and email address and home address as well. And then I'll figure out my email situations, all that stuff. But we'll talk about it next week. I appreciate you helping me out with my issues as well. You know, that's what I think most therapists don't really hit hard on, is that it's a mutual relationship. You know, you help me, I help you. It's beautiful. It works out really well. So yeah, is there if there's nothing else I can do for you, then I will let you go. I'll just set up a schedule next week. We'll have you pay for it at the front desk. If you decide you don't want to show up, that's totally fine. That is no worries, but I'm gonna get the payment ahead of time just to get that insurance, because it's kind of unfair if you know, we schedule it and you don't show up. But again, if you don't, it's totally fine. I'll just be playing my Zelda Ocarina of Time. So that is good. I will see you later, and you have a good rest of your day, rest of your week. I hope everything's going well for you. Don't really remember if you said that or not, but that is good. I have your name, and I will find you, and I will we'll continue this relationship. Sounds great. Perfect. Okay. You have a good one then. Oh man, finally. Ocarina of Time. Are you kidding me? You didn't save? And of course, I have to restart at level 2. Okay. Well. Charlotte, make sure you bill that client double. Plus, I lost my progress in Ocarina of Time, so give him an added fee. Heart. Perfect. Well, no time like the present.